Does it make some sense? Now, all of these things borrowed into Christianity is what adulterates the supernatural in the Christian dimension. The real supernatural in the Christian fold requires a man to be 100% human. 100% what? God. Did you follow me carefully at all? Are you still with me? I hope you're listening. The supernatural life is the metaphorical extension of the spiritual into the natural. Does it make some sense at all? Yes. The word metaphorical is very important. As it were, where it's not really an as it were. Does it make some sense at all? Yeah. So, by default, it needs the natural for it to find the fullest of what? The manifestation of the true supernatural needs the what? Natural. And so, by default, God causes men. Are you with me at all? I wish I had all the time. The scripture teaches us in 2 Corinthians, through Apostle Paul. It makes us understand that all of a sudden we are going to give up this present body. Doesn't make some sense at all now. We are going to take up a body that is glorified or immortalized. Doesn't make some sense. Now listen to this so well. And Apostle Paul begins to talk about this reality, and it's still the truth that it is so that man will not be naked. Are you with me at all? This is what separates demons from angels. Doesn't make some sense at all, because angels are not naked. Angels are covered with the clothing of that realm. Doesn't make some sense at all. But demons do not have covering. The same way man fell in the garden and then he was naked. You know that what you think? They were seen from his abdomen down to his knee. You know, that's what people believe. You know, to a Nigerian, once they see your chest up, you are not naked. Real naked is here. So once you cover your hair, you are still not naked. You know that kind of stuff. No, but that was not correct. What happened is the man Adam switched realm. Do you understand now? He lost the supernatural. So the real wood that he is and the covering that he has, not there anymore. This realm became harsh at him. This is why devils will look for bodies to enter, because they are naked. Does it make some sense? I hope you're following me. Am I being helpful? Oh Jesus. There is an example of, and of course, you know, I'm not teaching on demonology. One day I'm going to get on my series on demonology, but then not for now. You know, there are devils that habitate animals. I hope you know. When you just see an animal running at you, many times he's not trained. Does it make some sense at all? Yeah. Okay, the scripture talked about Beelzebub, right? That's the demon that possesses what? Flies. I'm saying what is correct now? Oh dear. Okay, so let's continue. In the land of Egypt, when lies came out, and many of those things came out, what did you think bring them out? Their leader. You thought their leader, you know, some of you have watched cartoons so much. So all those ants, one will be red, one will be black. Once two ants want to fight. The red ant leader now say, come on, kill them now. Then they just want to derail you forever. It was a spiritual operation. There are spirits that take up on these animals to have protection. Do you understand now? To become naked, as it were. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So by default now, the realm that we are in, we have this body on us. Does it make some sense? Please understand. This body actually, listen to me carefully, doesn't first make you naked. What did I say? The proof is that goats, you see, a goat does not wear pants. Come on. I'm trying my best for you to understand. You see a goat you will say is naked. It's because you are falling and you read English language. You are the one that caused a goat to be falling. Goat did not fall. So two goats, husband and wife, they are walking, and you are seeing the breast of the female goat. They are not ashamed, because this is not to cover the nakedness really. Do you understand now? So by default, this body that we have, when you were young, and you have not known bad thing, how are you walking on your streets? Yes. The lie, you used to forget your pants in your neighbor's house. And then they will bring your pants and say, oh, he forgot his pants. And they will even tell you, look at you, you're walking naked. Doesn't mean anything to you. You won't be happy, be jumping up like, ah. So by default, the nakedness is not this body. Does it make some sense now? Yeah. So I'm trying to shift the orientation to begin to now see the operation of, and this is the mistake with metaphysics as it were now, and what physics itself called the realm of the spirit, which is technically wrong. It is a realm that is actually invoked by spirits, devils. Do you understand now? It is not God's own. Did you follow me carefully at all? Because by default, those angels, what happened? Now, the demon cannot walk. It's not as if demons cannot materialize physically. But this is how we be walking. Because he is naked. So he can't stay. So what he has to do is he has to enter into someone. Now he's covered. So God says, if I'll cover your nakedness, I have to enter into you. Because what you lost is not in this realm. If what you lost was in this realm, you will have bought beautiful clothes. I will have given you a cloth that will not perish again forever. But what you lost is my nature from there. So the only way I can clothe you back is for me to enter inside you. And if I enter inside you, I begin to walk from the inside to your outside. So there are men, that is why some people can tell you their past life full of errors, but they are no more naked. You think, people think you are righteous, but your past, and you can't share. Does it make sense? Because you are naked. Doesn't make some sense. They will strip Paul naked and beat him, and he's still going to preach again in the synagogue after he's released. Because he was never naked in the first place. If they just tear your sweater, not your blouse, you say, this is the human need. No, human right. No, human right. Because what did they do to you? He tore me naked. See, he tore me naked. My singlet showed. This is the reason why we can't live the supernatural life. Because what is covering to us, what is protection to us, what is wealth to us, can you see that at all now? Takes the form from this what? This realm. And by default, everything in this realm must do what? Must perish. This realm itself is what destroys things. It's a revelation you must never forget. A lot of people don't know this, even in the church. And this is why a lot of people that seem to even be matured in God, and even to me at all, still try to preserve things in this realm to elongate its shelf life. Not it is this realm itself that will destroy it. No manufacturer made anything to spoil. Doesn't make some sense at all. Except it's exposed to this realm. So by default, man exposes himself, the measure of the faith thereof. Man exposes himself to the laws of this realm, which makes him never to be supernatural anymore. Doesn't make some sense. The sun will not smite you by the day, neither the moon by night. I think the moon is friendly. Does the moon... Can you see that though? The Bible is not saying about the sunny 1 p.m. noon that beats you when you're walking on the streets at your workplace. It's talking that this sun will not have effect on you anymore. That if the sun is going down, you go down with it. If you rise up, you rise up with it. All of a sudden, the sun is going down, you are sleeping too. It's so painful. Man does not have that capacity. You can't resist it. Is someone listening to me at all? Because what changed is the nature. Did you follow carefully at all? What changes what? And this is basic. This is instructional. Or else you are going to keep sojourning on what is not accurate forever. What did I say? You are going to keep this. Please, I hope you followed me carefully. I hope you are with me. I pray that at the end of this series, you will just see yourself living this life already. In Jesus' name. But don't ever forget that it requires the exercising of your what? Of your faith. You became naked, not from anything on the house. Don't forget again in the name of Jesus. These are understandings you must sustain. Doesn't make you became naked, not by anything on the what? On the outside. You became naked from the inside. A fall from a realm. Is somebody still with me at all? Help us, Jesus. Help us, Jesus. Help us, Jesus. Help us, Jesus. Let me find a way to move us a bit further and then we'll pray. Is that fine? So by default, what separates the spirit realm and the supernatural is access. Don't ever forget that.
We believe you are greatly blessed. To connect with the ministry and get more from us, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Telegram at The Covenant of Life. To get more of our messages, visit our website www.clblogs.org or www.thecovenantoflife.com. For questions and inquiries, call 234-703-657-1701. You matter to us.